Hey, what's up guys? It's the Gameser here, shooting the first ever video for headsupsitandgo.com, and I'm really glad to be joining you guys in this wonderful website. I will be playing live, $7 Heads Up Sit and Go. My opponent is United 1308 or something. So we will be going through every hand played on this match. 3-8 off. I'm not gonna defend, obviously. The hand is junk. I will be min raising most of my buttons. I will be excluding some hands that have no post flop competence, like Jack 4 off, for instance. I'll probably be folding these hands to start with, at least. Also, Deuce 10 off. I mean, no prospect. We have 80 suited. I mean, this is probably the best time to start with a min raise. Flop comes King Queen 3. Guess we can go on for a c-bet. Half the pot, trying to take it down. Opponent raises. He seems kind of active. I mean, that's the sense I'm getting so far. Let's see where he's from. From Croatia, okay. I've been beaten up quite a bit, so I don't want to be 3-betting with marginal hands. So I guess I'll be calling with 8-9 suited. The flop is tremendous. I mean, I'm just having a very good time on this flop. I was check raising the flop, obviously, if you see bet. Now I will be betting 70 on the turn and probably 180 on the river. Yep. I think that's a good sizing. He called. Let's see what he calls with. He calls with Ace-8 suited. Okay. This guy is not gonna fold. I mean, we probably have understood that by now. This means that we'll probably have to tighten up our calling range and probably our raising range as well. I mean, Jack 6 offsuit against this guy, I'm not gonna play. Okay, we're folding. But I will be raising 2 9s. I think this is a good spot for me to attempt my first 3-bet to 160. I have the ace blocker and he raises every button. I mean, there's a good chance I have the best hand. And if not, I'm probably supposed to win the pot more often than I shouldn't. Betting 180 on the turn. On the flop, I'm sorry. Thankfully, he folds. Here I'm going to be min raising the jacks. Flop the nuts. How do we want to proceed? I mean, he doesn't fold, so I don't see any reason why we should check here. I think I should just c-bet and try to fish some bluff raise or some weak calls. So far, he doesn't seem to be the type of player that likes to fold a lot, so why check? Okay, raising Jack 8 off. Maybe I was too strong to bet. That's a possibility. Maybe I was just too strong to bet there, but I mean, I see him being so active that I'm expecting him to try weird things on this kind of boards sometimes. So that's the reason why I decided that c-betting was better. Here I'm gonna be defending with Queen Jack off and check folding this flop, especially against this bet. Folding 3-4 offsuit. No reason for me to play. Raising Queen 10 suited. I have a feeling this is going to be a very quick match, one way or another. Raising Ace 5. He three bets. Oh yeah, I mean we can call. Obviously, our only options are fold or four bet. I guess four betting doesn't make too much sense. Maybe he's never gonna fold. Once he puts money in the pot, I don't think that he's not gonna want to defend it. So folding seems the better option. If he keeps doing it, I will probably have to start gambling a little bit. But ace five off is not the type of hand I want to gamble with. Let's see. We're raising now with ace 10 off. He has 3-bet me like 2 times, I think, so far. 10 deuce, suited, another raise. Okay. So far so good, we have a slight lead. Blind's going up. I'm gonna 3-bet this hand, for sure. To like 200, I guess, is a good sizing. I will have to fight back against his button raises somehow, and I shouldn't always be waiting for aces or other good hands. So I just thought this was a good situation. Of course, he's just shoved on me, so there's no way I can continue. Min raising 4-5. 3-bets again. Okay. Too active. I think this guy is just too active, and hopefully will take advantage of his aggressiveness. Min raising 9-10, and he 3-bets again. Okay. I guess there's not too much we can do about that. We just have to wait for a good situation. King 6 off. Gonna be min raising again. I'm not intending to stop min raising just because he 3-bets so often. I guess we can call here. King 10 off. We can defend. And I'm also gonna call on this flop. He's betting his whole range here. I mean, he's probably gonna barrel a lot of turns as well, but I mean, we have the best hand 8 on here, and now we most certainly have the best hand, unless he has some kind of a lucky 3 or a lucky flush. And additionally, this card might help him to continue bluffing, if he was bluffing in the first place. So we just call again, and we're probably check calling third street as well. I want to see if he was bluffing with equity. If he wasn't bluffing, he had ace 5, so I guess he thought he was value betting. Here we're gonna fold if he raises. Okay. Raising again with Jack deuce suited this time. There's a fold. This one we can muck. Boring, boring, boring. Too boring. He seems aggressive, but I think he's also picking up his spots at the same time. I don't think he's too crazy. Of course, I'm never holding 2-8s against him. I mean, if he ships, I just call. There's no way I'm folding 8s against this guy. He's raising like 80% of his buttons. I'm gonna call again here, with King 9 off. Out of position. I'm still gonna call on this flop with backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, overcards. Good enough for me. Another king. I'm tempted to try something different this time, but I'm just not gonna do it. So, let's suppose he has a 6 or an 8. How much is he willing to pay? If he thinks we're on a flush draw, I guess 240 is kind of fine. He's gonna call 240 with an 8 or a 6. If he thinks we're on a flush draw. That's a hand that I'm gonna raise, and if he 3-bets, I'm gonna shove. Just because he's getting beat up a bit. I'm expecting him to 3-bet, kind of light in this situation. So if he 3-bets, I'm just gonna ship it. Same here, I would 3-bet and not fold. Same here. Let's see. Okay, there's no reason for me to make smaller raise, like 400 or something. That's just irrelevant. His stack is too small for that. So I just ship. He calls with jacks, and we're racing. Let's see. Alright. Queen of the River gave us the match. We're happy about it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until the next time, I hope that it's gonna be soon enough. Have fun.